Ay, sorry! Kanina pa ako sa daldal. Wala pala akong microphone. Sorry. Okay, ulitin ko. Guys, welcome back to Money and Chi. And I'm so happy to see you again, guys, especially those who are watching every day. So for those who are new to the channel, we discussed here how to trade in the US stocks, what are the news for you to be updated, ganyan, and what platforms you can use so you can trade in the US. Yon. Sorry, wala na naman akong audio kanina. So, ang dami ko na namang sinabi. Hello, Quarter Life Man. Guys, also, if you can like the video para we can reach more audience, that will help the channel a lot. So, I hope you can like the video as well. Okay, so again, for today, we will be discussing what's happening in the market, what are the news that might move the market, or some stocks that we are looking at. Another thing is, of course, we will still discuss how to use Etoro as a platform, how to open trades, how to close trades, how to do leverage, how to do shorting, ganyan, and everything that we can discuss in a matter of 15 to 20 minutes. And then for the rest of the time, we will discuss stocks that you would like to discuss, no? So make sure that you can write down or comment below the stocks that you would like to us to screen today, no? Whether or not you're already in that stocks or you're planning to buy those stocks, so we can discuss that. And we have a limited of 1 hour, so by the end of the 1 hour, 8 p.m. I think in Philippines. Tama ba? 7 to 8 tayo, di ba? So, exactly 8 p.m. we have to close so we don't waste your time as well. Okay? So, make sure you put the stocks so we can, how do you call this? Prioritize that. Okay, so if you're ready, guys, I am ready. Let's start with the discussion of the market. Okay. Ayan. Hello, Brad Erwin Sales. Sales. Sales talaga. Sales. Good evening. Hi, Quarter Life Man. Hi, Chi. Question. Why US market? Do you prefer it over the Philippine market? I prefer it, yes, because I'm awake during that time. So if I'm in the Philippines, I'll definitely talk about Philippine market because I'm always awake and I am definitely first on the news, diba? Updated ako all the time. But because I am currently full-time trading US stocks, like daily, as in actively, because in Philippine stocks and also in my Patreon, we do position trading, so it's more of long-term stocks investment. But for US, I do like daily momentum, any types of trading because I am actively awake during that time and I basically do a lot of stuff in the market in US, okay? So that's why. Okay, so let's talk about the news and market movers. If you are looking at investing in US market right now. So, first news is Goldman Sachs chief economist warns a pullback for stocks could be coming soon. Okay, so actually, if you read the news carefully, actually, they still have a positive outlook for the year 2021. However, the market's been up for quite some time now. So, sobrang laki naman na ng tinaas. And it really needs a pullback, which is true. And it could be happening soon. So, if you are holding some shares, you might consider or check out which stocks that you have are already at a steep end and probably needs a correction. Maybe you need to exit for the moment and then find a re-entry price. Okay, so that's one. Now, if you haven't, you can wait for this pullback, gather your fund, and enter during this pullback because after this, there will be another rally going up, no? Especially when COVID is out and everything has a positive insights already and they're becoming more and more confident with the market, then definitely that's the time. So if you are planning to enter, then this is a great news for you guys. So you just have to monitor. And don't worry, if you watch our daily live stream, you are definitely updated. We'll let you know when that pullback comes in. But every now and then, every month, there's a small pullback. So this one is just probably like bigger pullback, pero something that you don't have to worry about just in case you get into, stuck or biglang maipit kayo. Don't worry, it's just a small pullback, okay? The next one is, of course, the Treasury yield slip following strong 10-year note auction. So we are actually expecting that the Treasury yield will actually go up a little bit more than what they have previously, okay? But how do you call this? um, but because there's a lot of demand during the bidding, kasi this bonds and treasury bills are being bidded, okay, for the institutions, ganyan. And because there's a lot of demand, a lot of people bidded or a lot of firms bidded, even though there's like an inflation coming on, which is unusual, no? Why these firms are moving their money to a more secured um, instrument, even though it's less or the interest rate is not that high, and those types of things you will think about it. So this is some kind of a confirmation on the first news that we have, like the pullback coming soon. So as you can see, more and more funds are looking into putting more money into the secured asset, which is treasury yield. So treasury bonds or T-bills, something like that. Okay, so that's something that you should really look forward in the coming days. It's very critical, okay? The next one is GM shares hit record high as automaker reveals electric van and delves into flying car. May pasawag si GM. So, this is something that is ongoing, but I'm assuming not all of you are aware of these flying cars. But today I will discuss a little bit about that so that you can get up to date with regards to flying cars. There are some companies, they are specifically located in Germany. And I applied to one of those companies. Actually, I got into an interview. So that's why I had more information about them and I got more research about them. So we'll discuss that later so that you're up to date. But GM doing this is not super new. It's been in R&D for like two years now, and you'll see later. The next one is scammers are claiming to sell COVID-19 vaccines on the dark web for Bitcoin. I don't know if this is a good news, but if you guys are invested in Bitcoin, so these scammers are into Bitcoin as well. So it's something that I don't know if it's a good news, but I don't really. Anyways, yeah, we'll discuss a little bit about Bitcoin a while ago, later on, with regards to the chart, because there's a lot of rumors here and there. Of course, you have to protect your how do you call this, money at some point, and I hope you are invested, but not, you have some space for any error, or you're ready to sell anytime, because we don't know what's gonna happen, really. And then, of course, the next one is Visa abandons planned acquisition of Plaid after DOJ challenge. So Plaid is, I think, another credit, or, Visa is about credit card, right? So I think Plaid is on the same business. However, DOJ doesn't want that because it's anti-monopoly rule. And in US, they're kind of strong in this. So if you guys have investment or stocks in Visa or Plaid, I don't even know if Plaid is I've never heard before, but yeah, this is, I think, something that to look forward. So this might bring Visa stock down today, just a few percentage, because still Visa is still the biggest one, so no worries about that, right? But of course, um Department of Justice in USA doesn't want that, because if they are monopoly, they can actually kill all competition, and therefore innovation for fintech or in that area will not be, very good, or act like it will not be very good for the innovation part. Because of course, if there's no competition, they will not be forced to improve their services and push for new things, right? So it's a good thing that they didn't get into acquisition. Yeah. But of course, for Plaid shareholders, it may not be a good or a bad thing. I mean, at the end of the day, they still have their business. They're competitive to be acquired by Visa. And of course, next news is Zoom aims to raise 1.5 billion via stock offering. So, if you've been watching the US stocks for the last time, for the longest time, you know that every time they have a new stock offering, the price of the stock drops. And we'll check that later in the pre-market. So if you have Zoom, which by the way I have, and I've been waiting for Zoom to actually go up. But the thing is, once they announce the stock offering, because usually the stock offering is on a discount, right? So if it's on a discount, definitely that pushes or pulls the prices down, and that's why it goes down. But afterwards, the stock price goes up because, of course, the stock offering is used for, let's say, capital expenditure, something that is good for the business. So we'll have to check, or you have to research further what is that stock offering is about, okay? So that it's safe for you to and we can say if we have to hold or we really have to let go of Zoom now. So yeah, the last news, and I have to do a break time after this because my laptop needs to be charged. Okay, so anyways, the last one is Uber Lyft push for role in COVID-19 vaccine rollout. Okay, so I'm not sure if you've checked Uber and Lyft, but that's one of the two companies that we will check later on. But they've been rallying for since November or December, I think. They've been pushing the prices up, which is good. So this news can definitely affect their price as well, probably going up because, being part of the vaccine rollout gives, them some revenue as well. So I hope they get into this, and if you want to buy Uber and Lyft later, that would be nice. So sino yung nagbigay na Oy, thank you, J-Trade. Bakit ka Thank you for giving super chat. Super, super thank you. That's very nice of you. Oy, absent ako bukas kasi I have, but if you're available on Friday, let's do again Money and CJ trade, okay? Let's read. Miss Chi, how many maximum position you can recommend for position trading and momentum trading? And John Lloyd, abangers na naman ako sa mga analysis mo, Chi, ha. Vlog ni Sir Jess, parang laboratory part ng isang subject, tas live mo naman, Miss Chi, parang lecture part ng college subjects. Ganun ba? So, sorry naman, masyadong serious ba? Wait lang guys, mamamatay yung laptop ko if I don't get the charger. So, we'll have a short break, probably 1 minute, and then I'll be back. Okay, I just need to charge, otherwise mamamatay ito ng kusa. Okay, wait lang! Ayan. Sorry, I just have to run that fast because it's dying really. I don't know if you can see it. Um, Oy, J-Trade, sobrang thank you. Ikaw talaga pa super chat ka. Um, Hello, Okram J. Welcome back. Thank you for always watching. And John Lloyd and Roslyn as well. Roslyn, how many maximum position you can recommend for position trading and momentum trading? I didn't understand properly the question, but if I didn't get it, please clarify dun sa comment. Pero I think like you mean position in a sense like how many stocks you are holding or you want to manage ganyan. So depende kasi yan eh. So, if you want to, let's say, your capacity to research, di ba? Kasi position trading is a combination, of course, of fundamental and technical analysis. So, let's say, you go to Money and She and watch the fundamentals and you like it, then you go to J-Trades and see the technicals, di ba? So, when is the right time to enter and exit? So, for you, you have to manage, you think, for yourself, ilang stocks ba yung kaya mong i-manage? Because you have to always check the news for that, right? You have to always get updated. Like, for example, the news that we talked about, diba? Like, Visa, Boeing. There's another news about Boeing. So, you have to always be updated with the news because that also drives the price of the stock. So, it make sure that you have a position that you can manage. So, like for me, I hold at least 5 or 6 positions so that it's not too small, it's not too big as well. So, like for 5, you can at least put 20% of your portfolio for each stock, which is good, diba? So, the gain, and also you have to choose which stocks has the best return on investment for you. And sometimes it's not the same, and you also have to locate in a sense which are the riskier and less risk mga stocks ganyan. So you have to make sure that you get there. Yun. So for me, I use 5 or 6 stocks. Maximum 10 for a position. Kasi masyado ng disbursed or masyado ng hiwa-hiwalay. Alam niyo yun. And every stock naman doesn't move the same way. Sometimes mabilis, so you can close it and for let's say nakuha mo na yung target price mo, then you can close that and you can put it in another stock that has the next potential. Then, those types of things. But if you cannot manage that, that's gonna be a problem. So yun. Again, the answer is up to you. Okay, so what did I tell you about? We will discuss how to diba? How to use the Etoro account. And before we go there, Merhaba, Gabi Aglipay. Before we go there, I want to share with you the electric mobility. I know stuff. Nasaan yun? Live screen. Okay. So this is what GM announced, no? They have a van, electric van. And it's for commercial use. As you can see, it's so cool, no? Parang ang saya naman na mag-stay dyan sa van eh. So, so as you can see, GM, which is a non-electric vehicle, is also moving forward to electric van. And they also announced an electric, like a flying vehicle. So I will share with you 2 companies that already started or advanced stage in terms of flying vehicle. So the first one is it's actually here in Germany as well. And the reason why they are in Germany, aside from the fact that they are Germans, because they were saying that the first car was actually made in Germany. Okay? It was here in Germany where the first car was ever made in the whole wide world forever. And that's why they wanted to have this country as well to be the innovation part wherein these cars will start flying. Okay, so this volocopter is actually for like passenger taxi in the metro. And you know naman how bad the traffic is, right? So this one, I think this is in New York. They started as well already, parang flying trial in New York and in Netherlands, I think, some places like that. And they wanted to expand as well in other parts of the world. So this is a flying taxi, and if you are excited about it, maybe they can have one in Philippines as well. Especially if you wanted to go to, let's say, from airport to your office. You know, they have this big space on top of the rooftop that they can fly in and out, right? So it's a matter of just creating a system and all that. So it's a good innovation if you're just like looking for something innovative in the future. You know, why not? So this is a flying taxi. So this is made mostly for short distances, like Makati to airport to somewhere, ganyan ganyan. And this next yeah, it's like a helicopter talaga siya, but it's like a taxi. And this one doesn't require a driver. So it's like fully drone taxi, and it will be automatically um, automated ang tawag dito ang use niya or something like that. The next one is Lilium, and this is super cool when you look at it. And this one is actually funded by Tencent. So Tencent is WeChat, yan. So saksakan ng yaman. Kalaban ni Alibaba. So they are also funded by Tencent. So this one naman, kasi when I had an interview in Volocopter, because remember, I have experience in electric vehicle, and they're looking for like someone to do business development in Asia. But they didn't get me because, of course, I don't have German. I don't know how to speak German. But anyways, it's good, no? They asked me the same question, Lilium. Why? I mean, what's the difference between Volocopter and Lilium? Lilium, on the other hand, is like a jet, no? So, it's more of long distances. So, like for example, if you want to go to, let's say, Pagudpod, this one is better kasi mas mabilis siya. So, it's also a passenger jet, but it's more of like intercity, like longer version. So, from Munich to, um, how do you call this? Berlin, probably. Or they have the map here. I can show you. So guys, if you want to learn more about these flying vehicles, you can search this now. You can watch their YouTube and be updated. You know, I think they tried see, this is the one. So they have here, I don't even know where that is. Okay, Munich, then Munich Airport, Ingolstadt, Stuttgart, Frankfurt, yun. So, long distances. But let's say for Volocopter, it's just within the city. So, Munich, within Munich area. And then, so it's like within Metro Manila. But if you want to go to other province, let's say, siguro, Cebu would be very far. But within Luzon, probably, ganyan. So, ayan. That's one of the innovations that I wanted to share with you. It's just so fun, diba? So fun talking about new technology. So fun to talk about what's gonna happen in the future. Anyway, so let's move on now to to doing the Etoro. So again, this is my page. You can follow me. Don't forget to follow me, guys. So no, sorry. Ano ba yan? Kinaba naman ako sa inyo, guys. Anyway, so let's go to virtual portfolio kasi we will teach you how to use this now. So again, we have Apple. It's not moving. It's 8% yesterday. It's still 8% right now. So if you want a stock that will protect your money without moving too much, then you can put some in Apple. And they are also moving towards to electric vehicle. There's a lot of companies right now doing electric vehicle. Like, it's so crazy if you just look at it. Everyone wants to get a piece of a pie. So Tesla is some kind of in competition with a lot of companies, but don't worry, they're always on the lead. I sold my Neo because I'm preparing to enter Tesla. I'm waiting for a pullback. So remember that news we shared a while ago. I'm waiting for that proper pullback, and I'm eyeing Tesla. So as soon as Tesla pullbacks, like really good pullback, I will definitely put a lot of money there. Anyway, so what's the first one we should do? First, of course, I told you before, diba, create a watch list. So we'll create a watch list right now. And it's like this. So you just click my watch list and create a new watch list. So since nandito ka na, let's name it Money and Chi watch list. Money and Chi. Okay, you can name it whatever you want. Let's say happy-go-lucky stocks, or extremely high-growth stocks, or speculative stocks, blah, blah. You can do that. And then we can add now here, so discover people. So you can follow me. You can first do this. Find chichow. Yeah. And then you can, oh, I cannot follow myself. Anyways, wala naman kasi si Jess dito, so we cannot follow Jess. So, who will I follow? Si J Nemesis. J Nemesis is one of the most popular investor in the Etoro community. So, what we can do is you can click this, check, and then add it to Money and Chi checklist. So, now it's on your checklist. So, as you can see for the checklists, there's two sides, no, my watch list. Let's go to Money and Chi watch list. So there's people and there's market. So in the markets, let's say you want to take a look at stocks. So what stocks do you want to put in your watch list? Let's just say Tesla, no? So first, Tesla. So let's go to stocks. Pwede bang ano na lang? Sorry. Punta ka na lang dito. So Tesla. And then, actually, Tesla. Sorry. And then, add to Money and Chi. So, click nyo lang doon, and then it will be reflected now in your Money and Chi watch list. So, now the next thing that you will do, like, for example, you wanted to take a look at Tesla, you wanted to monitor Tesla. The next thing that you have to do is to create a alarm. Okay, so you can click here, set price alert. Okay, what price do you want to enter Tesla? And if it hits that price, then eToro will alert you, and then you can open your account, and then you can buy. So either that, or you set an open of order. Yan, okay? So let's just say Tesla is currently at 849. What price do you want to enter? Ako, I really wanted to enter again at 750, but I'm not sure if it's possible. So let's just look at if it's gonna hit again 800. And then from there, I will reanalyze what will happen to Tesla and check out what's gonna happen. So, okay, so update alert. No, so now I have a Tesla alert that will alert me every time that Tesla hits 800, and then I can either buy, or or if you're looking at naman, if you already have a position in Tesla, you can set an alarm. And if you want to sell it, so you want like a target price 900, but you don't want to place a position or something like that, so you can have the alert at 900. Once Tesla hit 900, you will be alerted, and then you can sell. Okay, so that's how you should do it properly. Okay, so now that you have a watch list and a stock or any instrument that you want to put in the watch list, then you can set your alarms. Make sure you set your alarms. What's the point of creating a watch list and waiting for those stocks to hit the target prices if you don't set an alarm, diba? You have to check it manually every day. So if you want an easier life, just do that, right? Let's just say we want to buy Tesla right now. So we click buy, right? So again, you are looking at Tesla. So in the watch list, you can buy or sell within this part. Or you can either type Tesla and you will be directed there, and you can click trade. And then in that trade, you will also be given like buy and sell. Just make sure that you are clicking the right area, but we'll show that later on. So let's say buy. Buy is a long position. So when you say buy, you are betting that the stocks will increase the price. So from 800, ano siya ngayon? Sorry wait. Anyways, I need to expand it. But let's say it's 800 right now. Kunyari lang, 800 siya. Okay? If the price, you think it's gonna go 900, you have to click buy. Okay? It's a buy. Then, you will gain from that long position because your bet is that price will appreciate. But if you are selling, if you click sell, you are betting that the price of Tesla is gonna be from 800 to 700. And then you will gain $100 from that bet. That's called shorting. So, short, long, okay? That's the difference. So, buy is you're betting that the price will appreciate, and sell is betting that the price will depreciate, not depreciate, or will go down. So, just remember, don't click sell. If you have a position of Tesla and you want to close it, it's not called selling. It's closing the position, because if you sell short or sell, then you are shorting and you will be stressed. Okay? Huwag nating magpa-stress. Okay, so let's start with sell. Kunyari, we wanted Tesla to go down the price. And looking at the news a while ago, diba, we are thinking there's gonna be a pullback. So it's the right time to actually bet on a short. But guys, remember, this is just educational purposes. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen or it really happened. And because most of the time, even the stocks are down, Tesla is still appreciating. Okay? Sabi nga, never bet short on a very bullish stock, which is Tesla is bullish. Okay? So let's just say, baliw tayo. We are a really crazy person and we want to short Tesla. And there's a lot of people shorting Tesla, okay? And we were just squeezing them and still Tesla's appreciating. So let's just say you wanted to short Tesla. So you will be seeing this thing, right? So this is sell and this is buy. Remember, sell, buy. Okay? Sometimes, even if you open it, nakapunta siya sa buy. So, therefore, magiging long position yon. Akala mo short siya, pero long pala siya. So, make sure you are clicking or double checking if it's really sell or buy. So, me, I always click buy. Even though it's already at the buy, I will click buy just to make sure it's a buy. And then you have a choice here at market, or you can set click nyo doon, and then this is order. This is the price that you want. Of course, we don't want to buy at 850, no? So we wanted, let's say, if it goes to 900, then we definitely short it. Kanyan. So this is setting an order. You don't open. Kasi if you buy at market, you don't know what is the buy and sell right now. So usually, 850 is the amount that is closed. It's the same with this is the last price, but there's bid and offer, right? So if you put the market price, whatever is the last offer, then that's gonna be taken. And you know, in Etoro, the way they earn is through spread, and the spread is quite wide in a sense that it's really expensive if you just buy at market. So me, I always place an order. At least that's the price that I really want. Okay, but yeah, but if you are lazy or you're okay with any price to set it, then just click market. Okay? So, and then the amount. And the amount is how much you want to put. So, let's say $1,000, right? But then again, you have to make sure that you don't put all of your eggs in one basket, okay? Huwag naman ilagay lahat ng pera dito sa bet nyo kasi sometimes it's wrong, sometimes it's correct, 'di ba? So make sure that you are doing it the way you, or the amount, or like the amount that you are supposed to or you're willing to lose a part of, okay? So let's just say $1,000. Then it will automatically calculate the units. See, 1.18 units. So this is how eToro works. So you just have to click the amount. You don't have to do the units. In IBKR, I have to do the units either, or you can also do, like, in terms of units, you can change it. If you want one Tesla, Diba? Afford ko isang Tesla, $850. So, instead of 1,000, it becomes 850. So, if you, either way, I always use an amount because in US stocks, you are not limited to buying board lots. You can buy in 0.3, 0.5 shares, diba? You can put this as 100. You just want to try, diba? For right now, maybe you want to try. And you are using virtual account. Remember, you have to start with virtual account first. So let's just say you want to put 100 first as a trial. So see, your unit is 0.12 units. So this is just the super amazing thing about US market is because you can bet on losing or like going down, the stocks is going down, like a bearish stock, right? But in Philippine market, you cannot do that. And of course, you can also buy point something units, not board lots, right? In Philippines, you're required board lots. And sometimes it's not enough. Diba? Parang tsaka naman, di ka makabili ng ganon. Anyway, so let's move forward now to the leveraging. So the next line you see is the leverage, right? So you have no stop loss, you have the leverage, and then take profit. So the stop loss, I update this usually when I am already on a positive. Let's say, just say, let's go back to the portfolio that I have. Let's just say Apple. So I'll click on Apple. I already bought this, right, in my virtual account. And now I can click this Chemelatic Boom. And then it will pop out. So this is already invested. This is open. And then current PNL. Diba? So I have 8%. So I have $200. So let's just say, okay, the market will go down, but I want to secure my 5% gain, at least 5%. So I now click stop loss. In case I'm sleeping and then the market suddenly crashes, then at least I know that it will be sold, diba? So let's see, set stop loss. But guys, just be careful about setting stop loss because sometimes it works on gaps as well. So kunyari nag-gap down and you don't really want to sell, then it will be sold in that gap down. Let's say 20%. And in US, it's very natural to have a gap of 25% down opening of the stock price. So just be careful on using this. Just make sure that you use this on stocks that doesn't usually have a huge gap down. Gap up, okay lang. Pero gap down, di okay, diba? So let's just say, you want to secure, let's say, kasi ako, let's say, ayaw mo siyang bumaba ng 120, let's say, 120. And then it will automatically calculate. So, 120 is 33. So, let's just say, paano ba? You need a calculator, okay? So, let's just say 2,400. 2,483. Ano ba yan? May butal. Times 0.25. You want to secure, ay no, pala, sorry. 0.05, right? So, it's 124.15. So, 124.15 na gain divided by, sorry, divided by, ilan yung units niya? 20.971552. Ano ba yan? So, $5. So, 129.04. So, that's 123.12. Sige, nag-calculator lang tayo dito. Okay, so your stop loss will be at least gaining you $98.57. Diba? So, that's it. And then you can take profit. You can remove this if you want. No take profit. I think Apple will be higher than this. So no TP, remove that. Okay. So that's it. And then you just have to click update. And then you can see now your new stop loss is 123.12. So just so in case that this stock price from its current price, which is 129, goes down to 123.12, it will automatically close. And if you want to TP, let's just say, oh, I'm okay gaining, like, I think the stock will go up to 140. Then you can click the TP. And then set TP, and then let's just say you want to sell at 150. I'm happy with this. I'm getting away with this. Goodbye to you all. Something like that. Then you get it there. So it's updated now. So that's the beauty of using this platform. So anyways, we have 20 minutes left. We can discuss stocks that you want, no? So we can move forward from this now. So before we go there, let's just look at the chats. Kasi ang dami ko na namang sat-sat. Hindi naman nagbabasa ng chats nyo. Okay. Glenn J, madalas akong nabibiktima ng trailing stop. Yes, ako rin. Pero I tried, how do you call this? One time we'll invite, sa next ni J Trades na invitation natin sa kanya, we'll talk about setting, stop loss. And, it's kasi, yeah, using ATR. So, that's gonna be, kasi si J Trades naman talaga, sa kanya ko rin natutunan yon. So, might as well, we ask him personally how to deal with that, diba? So, J Trades will teach us how to set a trailing stop loss. Yan ha, naka-promise na ako, guys. So, dress. So, next na, natin yan. Plan. And then, Ronaldson 1, evening po, Money and Chi. Ano po yung masasabi mo kay F-Cell? Pasensya na hindi pa ako makasali sa Patreon or webinar niyo ni J-Trades. Thank you po. Oh, no worries. Okay lang naman. Si F-Cell, rin siya, bonggang-bongga rin yung news niya recently. Pero actually, I was thinking of entering yesterday. Pero I think I need a little bit of pullback before I get in. Let's check the chart later on for F-Cell as well. So I'll write that down. F-Cell. AJ Suy ko, gandang gabi po sa lahat. Hello, gandang gabi rin sa'yo. Jennifer, close position pala dapat. I think that's what happened sa IBKR ko because I click sell. I did shorting ata na di ko alam. It depends ha. Kasi Jennifer, I remember trying short or sell, shorting. We will go through the IBKR next time. So, I will discuss on how to use that as well. But, you have to click close for IBKR. And then, it will also show sell. Pero, if you start with sell, then that's a short. And, there are some criterias. And, I was never allowed by IBKR to do shorting because I never click on those stuff. Okay? So, I might have to in the future. Pero ako kasi, I don't want to short as of the moment kasi hindi ako masyadong sanay. And I'll probably short once na it's a real bear market na talaga. But for now, it's a bull market and I don't want to bet against the trend, Okay. Kailan kaya tayo magkakaroon ng ganyan electric vehicle? I don't know. I really hope magkaroon sa Philippines. So, everyone is already forward and we're still behind. Remember, when I was doing that project when I was interviewed is for, I think, Indonesia or something like that. So, even Indonesia is looking at electric vehicle and flying cars. And in Philippines, I don't know if they're actually talking about that at least. Hi Ken, uy, guten tag. Zoom sana magtuloy-tuloy pa. Oo nga, kakaakyat lang ni Zoom, tapos bigla na naman siyang nagpa-news ng until what time close sa US market? 5 a.m. sa Philippine times. Okay, so let's now check on the charts. I'm preparing it. Okay. So, again, a while ago, we talked about Uber and Lyft. So, I just wanted to show you the chart of Uber. So, Uber was actually just IPO'd last May 2019. And usually, IPOs, remember, Glenn, you see, Airbnb went down as well. So, usually, those IPOs goes down. And then, when it's really down, that's when you enter. And then, it flies afterwards. So, for Airbnb, I'm still waiting for it to go down further. Especially, when COVID is finished and everyone can travel, that stock will definitely fly as well and shoot to the moon. But as of the moment, I'm still waiting for the right correction for Airbnb because it opened really high. So for Uber, it rallied for a while and then it went down and then it eventually crashed again. But this is during March, Remember, this is COVID time. And then, good thing about Uber, because they were still able to operate during COVID time. So, that's why they were able to recover. And with the news coming up, so there's still gonna be um, good news in the future. And as you can see, the EMAs are wide open. Therefore, it's actually the alligator is alive. It means that the trend is alive. It's going up. So, I would say this is gonna be like if I were to enter, I would wait for it to pull back a bit, maybe at 55 because it already broke the last 52-week high. So it's actually at the new 52-week high. So you can actually use Darva's strategy here, Darva's box. So in Darva's box, you should enter when the new 52-week high is broken. And then after that, you just go with the waves until it actually breaks the last box, which is here. So that's gonna be your stop loss, right? So here, if you want to enter, I would wait for like 56. Siguro that's a good entry point for me. And then let's just see, maybe Uber will also do like an EV fleet. That would be awesome. Yeah, we'll see that, diba? So as you can see, wow, ang ganda nung ni lift, no? Meron na siyang double bottom. So, it can actually go up again using the double bottom. And syempre, madungis na naman yung ko. Yeah, and also, they started around April din, no? And as you can see, if you actually look at the trend, the downtrend is already finished. Diba? Na-break na nila yung downtrend trend line. And then they have two bottoms. So actually, Lyft is a good company. Actually, you should have started investing at 33. I think I got in at 33, tapos lumabas din ako. Wala akong patience. But anyway, so right now, I think you still have a chance with Lyft here. So it's actually currently at the box. So just, you can enter here, or maybe if it goes down a little bit lower, you can enter and then just wait until it continues to go up. But looking at this, it seems like it has to correct a little bit, no, around 50 EMA, no. No, actually, it's currently at its 20 EMA. So usually, it touches 20 EMA lang. Hindi siya nagtatouch ng 50 EMA. So, you might be able to get into Lyft and then set your stop loss maybe around 45-ish or 44.5. Ganun. Anyways, so what else do we have to look at? F-cell. Let's look at F-cell. Woo, see, it's super up. So, I don't want to get in yesterday because napaka-steep niya. I wanted to actually touch a little bit the 20 EMA and then I'll enter. But they have a very good news, or how do you call this? Market is picking them up, They have a very good tweet rate, and so when that happens, kasi for a fact that people are trading it, they are into it, so that's a good indicator as well. But it already went up for me, so I didn't get in, but I got into a little bit of Blink, Airo, and Soldo. Those are like electric vehicles as well. This one is, I think, more on a fuel cell siya. Pero yun, yung annual return niya is not very good as well. It's 4 years going down. Pero it's a base load. Yeah, fuel cell technology. Yeah. And of course, this talks again, as you remember, if you watch from the beginning, diba? We talked about Biden winning, and most of the renewable energy stocks rallied after that. And this is one of those companies, of course, green, renewable. If Biden push for that, then they will definitely gain from it. So almost all of the renewable companies are gaining traction right now. They're gaining stocks prices going up. So those stocks that hasn't gone up too much yet, you can still look at that and enter with that. Okay, so yeah, it looks nice. It's very bullish for me. I would definitely want to get in, but I would wait for a little correction. Yeah. What else? So Dow Jones, let's look a little bit at Dow Jones. If you look at Dow Jones, as you can see, it has this correction. And if we talked about correction a while ago, diba? And as you can see, it usually touches the 100 EMA. And right now, it hasn't done it yet. So it happened in September. It happened in October, around November, October, November. And this is from December going up. So that's one of the things that we are looking at now. We want this to actually pull back a little bit so that it looks more of a healthy um, bullish trend, because it's just super steep. It becomes scary for me. So we want a little bit of pullback, probably up to this level. So, and that will follow all the stocks in the Dow Jones, no? So at this point, we want at least a 6% pullback. Okay? For Nasdaq as well, Nasdaq's been super up as well, and it hasn't done any pullback yet. So hopefully this January or February, it has another pullback, and that will also lead us to, let's say, a 7% down. And this 7% usually are those big stocks. So let's say Tesla. I'm hoping it drops 7% or 10% at least, so I can re-enter. And S&P 500 as well. So yeah, some market 7% pullback. It needs that to be healthy. This is March. It's not. This is not healthy. This is healthy. Okay, so any stocks, guys, that you wanted to check out? Zoom, no Zoom. Wait, let's move to Zoom. Zoom, sobrang, kailan ka ba magre-recover? It's already at the 200 EMA, guys. It's already there. I wanted to really recover now. It's too much, guys. But anyways, the pre-market is still the same for this one. If you look at this one, the closing and the pre-market price is almost the same. So far, wala masyadong reaction dun sa sa bagong nila. SRO or IPO. Let's see. By the way, guys, I got into Jaguar Health as well. If you're into that. Mga genomics, chemilatic boom, mga bet na bet ko ngayon. Wait lang. So, let's look at Zoom. Zoom. No. I can choose it from there pala. Here, Zoom. So it went like pre-market is down 0.02%. So just so you know, guys, pre-market can still go up and down. It's also like a little bit volatile. And as you can see, nandito pa lang siya. Yan. So there's still like 2 hours. And it's from here, no, it started na mataas and then it went down. And then it went up again and down. So as you can see, it will move further, maybe down, even down later. Kasi nga, they will release another news or ano yan? New shares, diba? Kainis yan. Kaka-recover lang, hindi pa nagtuloy-tuloy. Another stock that I'm really waiting for it to recover is Beyond Meat. Kasi I've been stuck here for quite a while. And as you can see, it's also in that level where it should rebound na. Hay nako. So, I'm waiting for this to recover and then I'm closing it. Let's see. But you can see the annual. It's really good. The annual return. Maybe it just needs some catalyst. I don't know. Whatever good news they release, it's also not going up. But hopefully in the near future, no? Ronald San Juan. Thank you. You're welcome. Looking forward. I don't know if you remember kasi I asked about dun sa funds na di ko ma-trade after selling because of this natakot ako mag-sell ng position, afraid. Actually, Jennifer, I remember that, no? And I actually did a lot of trades in IBKR like recently. So for me, as soon as I close my position, I can automatically use that fund to buy another stocks or sell another stock. So I don't know why, pero siguro when we move forward to IBKR, no, you can discuss further kung saan nanggagaling yung ano. Maybe, kasi ang hirap nga niyang gamitin. Pero for me, as soon as I close, I can actually use that fund immediately. Aldon, ma'am, na-copy ako sa'yo. Gain na ako. Yay! Thank you! And I'm happy na nag-gain ka. So, as you can see, my performance for the last 2 months, November, December, is not very good kasi I'm still, getting the feel of it. Pero this month, I think we will gain. Hopefully, it can continue the following months. No, I cannot guarantee that. Again, our holding period is 1 year. Okay, so and our target gain is 30%, 20 to 30%. I'm not putting myself on too much expectation. Pero so far, we're at 8%, no? And we still have, let's say, 22% na gain na. And then we can retire for the year. Retire kagad. De joke lang. So that 20 to 30% is the minimum we want, no? And I'm mixing my position and long position or lower risk positions and then higher risk pero limited ganyan. So hopefully we can continue gaining from Etoro. Okay. So we have 2 minutes left, guys. And if there's one stock that you want, XRP, please pasilip. Okay. Yan. Sorry naman. Hindi ko nakita kaagad yan. XRP. Nasaan yung ano ko? I think XRP, did we discuss this yesterday? Crypto siya. Crypto. Yeah, I think we discussed this yesterday. So it's almost moving the same, a little bit same way with Bitcoin. So as soon as Bitcoin recovers, all the cryptos will, I think, recover. Pero looking at this, XRP, di ba to natanggal na sa ano? Di ba natanggal na siya? You cannot trade XRP anymore. Can I see? Ripple, yeah. Why do you still have Ripple? I thought it's already removed. Yeah, I'm curious about this. Anyway, so yeah, honestly I don't know what to say about this because they really had a bad news, diba? And I don't know how they will recover. I'm not very expert yet in cryptocurrency, so let me give me some time to research a little bit about that XRP. Pero I know this one is not tradable, at least in NYSE, and I don't know if you can trade it actually in eToro. Oh, you can still. But anyways, yeah, I don't know, honestly. I don't want to lie to you that I know. I don't know about XRP as of the moment. Kasi I thought that they had a bad news and all that stuff. Yeah, they are in trouble in Narao. Yeah, they are super in trouble. They have this case, no, and that's not good for cryptocurrencies. That's all I can say. So I don't want to give any Kemelatik boom about that. It's gonna be difficult for me. Yun. Sorry, Roslyn, for that. I cannot answer. Yeah, Jonah, okay lang. You can replay naman the video and you can join on Friday. By the way, guys, I will not be active or will not have a live stream tomorrow because I have an appointment in the government agency. I have to get my residence card and it's exactly this time. So, I'm sorry, guys. I will not be we will not have a live stream tomorrow, but we will have on Friday. So see you on Friday. And just for some of you guys, if you are looking at some hot stocks, hot stocks, you can look at JagX. What else? I got into solo as well. And some of those stocks, you can look at you can actually follow me in my virtual account so that you can see those stocks that I buy. But if you want me to tell you like what stocks I buy and sell before I actually open those stocks or shares, then you can join my Patreon account. But I'm still reorganizing my Patreon right now. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Sobrang thank you. And see you again on Friday. Again, you can open an Etoro account using my link. Please use my link, guys. So it can help my channel as well. So use my link to open an account. And then use the things that you learned today from us. And then, yeah, what else? Yeah, join my Patreon account if you can. And follow me on social media. I have, I have, oh, by the way, may ipapakita pala ako sa inyo, guys. I now have a, meron na akong podcast. But this is just our live stream na nilipat ko sa podcast. Okay? So, wag kayong mag-expect masyado. So, this is my podcast. Actually, it's in the description box. You can, paano ba yan? Papakita ko lang. Dashboard. Okay. So, you can find me in Spotify. Pero it's just this live stream na convert ko lang, nilipat ko lang sa sa Spotify. So of course it will be a little bit delayed, pero this is the Spotify, the podcast. You can go to Anchor or you can also go to Spotify. You can find it in the description box, the link to my Spotify. Or you can just find or search Investment Talks with Money and Chi, and then you can find it on Spotify. Then you can follow me. May podcast na si ate girl. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sobrang thankful ako, guys, that you are joining every day. Sobrang thank you. And thank you again, J-Trade, Jess, for the super chat again. Napaka-galante talaga nito. Super thank you, and have a great day, guys. Have a great day. Happy trading! Teka lang.